Invader constructed.
There's my 3 big ships are in. Ah, they're here now. Beautiful. Toss that down. You become a healing tower. You
Lancer constructed.
be a turret. You be a turret. Where's my rover? You.
Lancer
Nope,
constructed.
you're not the rover. You are. Build a thing there. Alright, once I set up here, I'll move out. This is a cool little structure. I know, I should be finding discoveries. I'm just not in the mood for it right now, to be honest. I gotta go wash my hair, you know? Okay, go over there and do that, while I make this a turret. Capital hangar, turrets, support hangar, protector. Yeah, they don't seem to have the stunny guys there, so that's something. And this can become this. Also, how is that surviving here without being taken down by these guys? You think they wouldn't? Well, you know, like them being there, you know? Move on out. I'm actually thinking I'm going to save. I'm actually just going to make a break for the exit. I'm not going to go take on over there. I'm just going to make a break for the exit. And I'm just losing answers left, right, and center. Because of course I am. Okay. Attack. Do they have any repair stations? Doesn't seem so. They have protectors, but no repair stations. Support hangar, turrets. They've only a single artillery, mostly turrets. Christ. Get over there.
Lancer lost.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to actually reload that because engaging without my big ships, not a good idea. Just going to cause issues. Dreadnoughts proton cannons can destroy enemy buildings with a single shot. Use them to dispatch fortified enemy areas. That's good. Well, sorry, that's good to know. If only I had them.
Lancer lost.
Lost the answer.
Lancer constructed.
Beautiful. Okay. And attack. Ooh, I should also keep in mind these abilities. As to be honest, I kind of forgot about them there. I have a tendency to do that. This, and this. Annoyingly, that only damages ships, not anything else.
Invader lost.
But still, you know, if it's something, it's something, you know. You know, I can just
Lancer lost.
I could just run on through.
Invader lost.
Yeah, let's do it.
Lancer lost.
There's no need to really engage these, is there?
Lost.
I think I probably have to get all the capital ships through.
Lock onto the power
There we go.
source. Set coordinates to the Claudiosphere.
So, continue. Mission log, day 63. Fleet en route to the Claudiosphere. Presumed location of unknown UCF energy signal. Site uprising has commenced. Renegade faction in full effect. Actors still unable to translate language. UC's fleet communication with site remains impossible. Time remains. Time still remains. Message end. Okay, boost this. Boost this. Now they're really great against large, so that's nice. Oh, we get the new Rohan ship. Named after the desperate warriors of the ancient ages, Rohans are... Named after the desperate warriors of the ancient ages, Rohans are experimental bombers, uniting high-yield ordnance with the benefits of the cloaking device. Although proven reliable and devastating, high production costs and intricate technology required for production keeps them in limited use. And Trojan, an optimized multi-role support unit. It optimizes the use of other ships in the fleet and affects the enemy in various ways. The Trojan has been designed in response to a new federal doctrine which favored a small number of flexible ships using their unique abilities effectively rather than massive production of standardized units. Oh, there's nothing in here? Damn, that should have been in there. Apparently didn't need it, but still, should have been in there. It's almost tempting to go with the defensive setup on Ulysses because it's well, it benefits you from a unit standpoint, but I like being able to deal damage and help out. Well, more so than it can in the other way. So let's see. You increases tritium capacity, but what would I slot you in instead of? I'll buy you, but I won't use you, I think. Okay, you. Wave Weaver, prototype system of active navigation relying on piloting neutrino beam courses. The system has been developed specifically for our zone exploration, where conventional navigation methods may become unreliable due to anomaly interference. Unit cost reduced. Carryability cooldown reduced. Compact assembly line, a cubic assembly line equipped with multitasking robots to support units, or build more and faster on a smaller space. Structure cost reduced and officerability cooldown reduced. Antimatter sphere, prototype reactor using matter antimatter annihilation to produce extreme amounts of energy, which increases energy capacity and damage versus large. Proton thruster, the acceleration of the proton thruster to enhance the main power. Auxiliary proton thruster to enhance the power of the main booster. So increases tritium cap and speed by 2. Dark matter converter, a high-tech device that allows to convert. That's poorly phrased. High-tech device that allows to convert dark matter into positive elements. The side effect is large amount of energy. Okay. Sadly, I actually can't get this right now. Maybe next turn. Launch mission. Let's see what this mission's like, then I think I'll call it a break. Kind of getting into it now, sadly. The moment I'm going to finish. That's why I did the last mission.
We followed the fusion energy signature into this dense cluster of planetary debris with the hope of finding the Ulysses 1. Instead, we found a deactivated Balathan. No one will doubt their existence after this. Well, assuming we survive. We will resume following the signal when we're done here. The Balathin is covered with markings similar to the ones we saw on the side structure, but there are some notable differences. Preparations are being made to explore its interior. We remain on high alert.
Dead but dreaming. Isn't that a Lovecraft reference? Ooh. Well, that's not reassuring.
I never thought I'd see a Balathin this close. Any idea how it crashed?
Detecting multiple side life signs. Think they shot her down?
Unlikely. The burn marks suggest human energy weapons.
Well, either way, it doesn't like us. Bailiff defense grid activating.
Engines read 0.02%. She's not gonna move.
We are not missing this opportunity. Hector, how do we get close?
Our main objective is to breach and board the damaged Balathin to gain information. Our first priority will be to disable the Balathin's automated defense systems so that we can approach and dock with it. The defense grid is controlled from 2 areas on its dorsal side. Once it is disabled, we must shoot through the armor barriers on its bow. That will give us access to the interior hull. The Scythes, who do not understand our presence in this region, will likely give us heavy resistance.
Of course they will. And there's also a portal over... a wormhole over there.
I must admit, Willow, I'm a little jealous that you'll be credited with this discovery.
If the Balathins are doing anything to disrupt the region, history will remember the name Ulysses and everyone on board.
Berserker. Berserkers are an easily mass defensive unit, able to destroy small and extra large enemies with great efficiency. Berserkers explode undead, dealing moderate damage to all surrounding units and structures. Whirlwind, small. Good against XL and bases, good against large. And they've heavy bombardment as well. Then the Berserker. Mass assault unit, good against small and extra large. Kamikaze blast. It can be triggered manually or upon death. Mad determination grants a huge boost to Berserker's armor. And overcharge doubles the unit's damage output for a short time at the expense of own hit points, but requires tier 4. Okay.
This is indeed an unprecedented find.
I feel like we just found the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, it kinda is. The space Loch Ness monster, though. Rowan. Christ. Balathin's weapon systems. This weapon system seems to be based on unknown alien tech. So what? No one's concerned about, you know, the random tendrils? Apparently not. Okay. You know, when I can, I really should grab a prism. They'll make it easier for me to get. They'll make it easier for me to get more units. And I'm going to need a fair few units if I'm going to do this. Present, the enemies are non-aggressive, which is quite nice because I need a moment to gear up here. Thankfully, don't know I'm here because of this cloud of smoke, I guess. Okay, there's 3 sections where I can't see anything. But this tells me that there's triggering potential and energy potential over there. Same over there. An even better one at the back. Back one's quite tempting. I'll get this to help me out. For now, though. Oh, excuse me. The Ronin, sorry, I don't know why I say Ronin.
Prism constructed.
I think I'm thinking of a different word. The Ronin are not half bad. Well, they're cheapish, which is nice. But I like the idea of berserker units because I just like massing units and just ramming them into things, you know. And regrettably, since these are classed as destroyables, she won't hurt them.
Berserker constructed.
So what's this here? Artillery, detector, turret, detector, turret. Imagine if we get to take this as a ship. That would be nice. Well, this is nice, just being able to calmly gear up and whatnot. Destroy boat control nodes on the Leviathan's defensive system. Sorry, I keep saying Leviathan now.
Berserker constructed.
Okay, Barracuda. Regeneration. He grants healing over time on this unit. Okay, I'll grab this as it's another one of these because it's excellent apparently against bases, and that's what the things on this side will count as. So we need someone good at taking them out. You know, I'm gonna have to linger here longer because there's no way I can justify just charging on out. We'll need to wait a moment though to get the extra energy from the prism.
Ronin constructed.
How much does this cost? This. Just wanted to get the extra energy in. Then I'll just put everything in to get more berserkers. Quite nicely. The berserkers are they only take 16 seconds to make. Sadly, they're a medium unit, so the other builder we can get won't be able to make them. Also, annoyingly, the enemies are gearing up a bit more as time goes on. They've got a manticore now, and they have the proton cannon. A powerful cannon destroying buildings with a single shot and deals huge damage to large and extra large units. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait here and actually gear up because charging in gung-ho is not a good idea. Since they gave us the chance to do this, I'm going with it.
Berserker constructed.
And they're saying about how they are probably going to give heavy resistance. So, since they gave us that heads up, probably a good idea to, you know, take advantage of that advice, you know. I really wish I had some more tritanium. Wish I had more tritanium income right now because it's taking quite a while to get on. Quite a while indeed. Inside of my phone's dead. Let me make sure I'm recording. Recording locally.
Centurion constructed.
Oakley dokley. Recording locally. It's 20 to 8 now. Grab another berserk. How much health does a berserker have? 120 with 3 points of armor. Okay. Can overcharge it to give it a major damage boost. I can also give it mad determination to boost its armor. So, good to know. Actually, we'll get a group of these guys just for the detection. I'm not sure if the detection here will be relevant, but these guys have invisible units. It detects... Actually... invisible units don't work like they do in StarCraft. In StarCraft, they stay invisible even while firing. Here, they decloak. The ability to detect them isn't too great, really. It stops them from
constructed.
Oh, sorry, I'm just stretching. It stops them from flying past your turrets because the turrets can't open fire on them, kind of thing. Like if I think if the turrets are returning fire, the AI is more likely to stick around, but otherwise it'll just keep on going. So it's useful in those circumstances, but when you're just with your ships like normal, you don't really need it. Okay, let's save so we don't have to do that again. Okay. Attack. Artillery turrets. Alright. Hopefully its weapon systems don't got too great a range, because I'm feeling I've enough of a fight on my hands as is. Regrettably, berserkers are actually terrible against this.
Ronin lost.
Annoyingly.
Berserker lost.
Boost armor.
Ronin
Costs a bit of health. Please do a bit more damage. And sadly, that damage boost doesn't actually boost their
Not enough tritium.
all damage. It's
Not
only
enough
certain
tritium.
damage.
Ulysses 2 is taking heavy damage.
Really?
Berserker lost.
Christ. Olympus.
Ulysses 2
Commander, there's a highly corrosive compound leaking from inside that thing.
Fascinating. It's like
Christ. Load. Loading. Yeah. I underestimated how dangerous it was. Like, feck. Let's go have a look over here first. Please dash. Still feels like it takes forever. Heavy bombard launches a volley of missiles towards the target, effective against large, extra large, and bases. Let's see what's here.
Your unit has temporarily been
Stun
disabled.
bastards.
Your unit has temporarily been disabled.
Fantastic. Support hangar, that has to go down.
Berserker lost.
Commander, there's a highly corrosive compound leaking from inside that thing.
fascinating. It's like no substance we've ever seen. I must alert the board of this finding.
Whatever it is, it's likely to burn right through our bulkheads.
Keeping an eye on the damage units are taking, just to make sure it's not this isn't somehow damaging them. While it is a fair distance away, I'm just kind of concerned at the moment. Like, it just obliterated me earlier. I don't want to repeat.
Ronin lost.
Okay. Should recloak soon, I would imagine. Or not. Anyway, let us grab a rover. Actually, we don't need to grab a rover. We have this. Grab this. And where are you? We'll use this. Grab this as well. Okay, this is leaking something that we really have to keep an eye on. Also, maybe part of me was thinking maybe it isn't leaking, maybe it's actually a defense mechanism, but who knows? Probably isn't a defense mechanism. Okay, anyway. Let us use... Well, let us build... I'll build a turret here. And a turret here. Katarina, move over here. Actually, to be honest, I'm kind of thinking of building a... Well, actually, I do have 2 rovers. Huh. Didn't even notice. Kind of thinking of building... well, a repairer in here and one on either side, just because that'd be useful, really. But I think more turrets or maybe artillery might be useful. Alright, prism. I need more money. We'll get an artillery. Group together. Just want to make sure everyone can get healed. Like the Ronin there needs it. Okay. Might be able to take out that. Okay, let's save the game. Save. Turn. Okay. Actually, you remember the sniping unit I got? That could be of use here. It could, you know, plink away at it from a good, fair distance without actually being in danger of getting hit by whatever the corrosive liquid is. Corrosive thingy is. Zaratan? They have the missile swarm, and they have subspace skip. Form a short-range jump to select a point in visible space. Okay. Alright. Just kind of expecting it to use its missile ability, and it did actually. But it was kind of irrelevant, really. And there's a wyvern. And it has demolition drones. I need more units. Just trying to think what would be a good idea to grab. These maybe. They're they're good against buildings, and that's covered in them. So, presumably they'll be handy at dealing with this mission. Okay. Yeah. Move on over here. I'll just save. There we go. Return. Manticores are slow-moving gunships with terrific firepower against extra large and buildings. The proton cannons are a formidable weapon, especially against stationary defenses. That's the Manticore. It's actually quite tempting to grab it for myself. Just that it... Christ.
Olympus is taking heavy damage. Berserker lost.
Olympus.
Ulysses 2 is taking heavy damage. Berserker
Yes.
lost.
Yeah, I'm thinking Berserkers should be marched ahead of the army, not mixed in. cloud them right in here. Then we'll open fire. Well, actually, they're already...
Lost.
Christ.
Berserker lost.
Well, that went well.
Olympus is taking critical damage. Not enough tritium.
To be honest, I'm thinking I should have put, Yuri back on the team. Because... there's just damage galore around here.
Not enough energy.
You know what? I think I am going to leave this till next time. I'm just not... like, you may have noticed it yourself, but I'm just not in it right now. So, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon to record more. Until then, adios.